See, the biggest issue I'm having right now with Bethesda is the lies. In the past, it was a fun joke as Todd Howard often said things about his games that didn't really come true. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a YouTuber made a great compilation of some of Todd's most notable sweet little lies. I'll link in the description, but this whole mess with Fallout 76 it's a lot different. And I would say it's much different because the product released was just abysmal, bad, which is really strange because Bethesda in the past as a publisher really emphasized pushing out quality games. They last year bragged about being the saviors of single-player games, and even were awarded by Metacritic Top Publisher of 2017, based on the fact that they had the highest review scores for all the games combined that were released last year by them. Even in the past, they had cancelled games that supposedly were not up to their quality standards. Pete Hines saying in 2014 about their decision to cancel Prey 2, which at the time was being developed by Human Head Studios. It was a game we believed in, but we never felt that it got to where it needed to be. We never saw a path to success if we finished it. It wasn't up to our quality standard and we decided to cancel it. It's no longer in development, it's a franchise we still believe we can do something with, we just need to see what something is. And eventually we would see that franchise rebooted with Arcane's underrated take on it last year. But this is what confuses me. In the past, Bethesda cared about quality. But what the hell happened here in 2018 with Fallout 76? I mean, we all know that they were rushing to release, but was it that they needed to get Fallout 76 out this year because they have no other big releases in 2018? Or did they just think they could release a half-assed game and fix it later like so many other developers have done? There are so many questions to how this game was allowed to release in its current state, but outside of just this game, it seems like Bethesda has done a ton of rushing. The big controversy that is raging on right now is over the Power Armor edition of Fallout 76, which is also the collector's edition, that did not come with everything that was promised. Specifically, Bethesda chose to change the West Tech duffel bag from canvas to nylon without notifying anyone. They then tried making an excuse that it was too expensive, and they soon after said that original reason that an employee who wasn't necessarily connected to the company was inaccurate, and the real reason was that there was a shortage of materials, although that doesn't make too much sense, being that this isn't some extremely rare material, and you would think a $200 special edition would be planned way ahead of time, but like with everything Fallout 76, this was likely rushed, and it probably did come down to money, which point being Bethesda chose making a larger profit over satisfying their most loyal customers. I mean, you would think that if this was not about money, they would have upgraded the bag, not downgraded it. But even right now, Bethesda has declared this special edition one of their best, which is a strange way to respond to anger over them not delivering on what they promised. Now, the issue with Bethesda not delivering on what they promised is that they never told anyone about the change of material to a cheap nylon. They also never made an effort to change the Power Armor Edition advertisement, which is misleading, something that many are asking and wanting government agencies like the US's Federal Trade Commission to investigate, as this is blatant false advertising, something that legally Bethesda can get in trouble for. Besides just a potential FTC investigation, law firms are already reaching out and trying to put together a class action lawsuit, which I have to believe there is a case, and based on Bethesda's refund policy on their store, nobody can get a refund for the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition because it is a limited edition. And right now that is a problem, as Bethesda misled a ton of customers. Although Bethesda is offering a crappy 500 atoms, which is their make-believe currency for Fallout 76, to those affected. And the interesting thing about this is this may be some legal trickery. So if you accept this offer, under law, you've been compensated and cannot take legal action or fight for a refund later. Just be very careful, because if you are not satisfied with this Power Armor Edition nylon bag, I believe Bethesda is obligated to deliver on what they originally promised, unless you take the $5 of in-game currency, which in my opinion is quite pathetic. But today, there has been a very interesting update, which just continues to show Bethesda in a negative light. It's been outed by YouTuber Heel vs Babyface that many influencers received free canvas bags at the Greenbrier event that happened back in September. If you recall, this is where a bunch of YouTubers and gaming websites got to go play and record Fallout 76 for the first time, and part of the trip of being flown out to West Virginia, Bethesda gave these content creators some free merchandise, and here's a short compilation of the free canvas bag that they all received.
Let's open the swag bag. I actually do already know what's in here, but I wanted to show you guys. So we got this fancy backpack here, and I'm just filming it on my on my hotel bedroom. bed, whatever, words.
Absolutely dope backpack over here for Fallout 76 that I want to make sure we go ahead and open on up. So right off the bat, the super dope thing about the backpack itself, I didn't even realize this at first. I thought like you have to like use these clips over here to like open it, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a hassle. Boom, magnets are magical. Just open that puppy up.
See what they gave me in the backpack. So there was nothing in the front here. This, you can just take it off. It's magnetic. Let's pull out the first cool stuff we got in the bag.
Now obviously none of these creators deserve any sort of hate at all. They were just invited to an event and they had no way of knowing how badly Bethesda would bomb it with Fallout 76. But the most telling part about this canvas bag they received is that Bethesda put the effort to get these influencers a high quality bag while they couldn't do the same for their most loyal fans who coughed up over $200. That is extremely concerning, and if I spent the money on the Power Armor Edition, this news would feel like a spit in the face from Bethesda. Still, up to this point there has been no real apology from Bethesda, and what bothers me about this canvas bag debacle is that I think it's clear that there wasn't a shortage of materials but just mismanagement. That's the best way to describe the whole Fallout 76 mess. For some reason they rushed everything with this game. Now with influencer events I see no issue with Bethesda giving these items out, but the problem is that you can see these big YouTubers getting these well designed and high quality bags while those who actually spent $200, well, they got the crappy nylon bag because Bethesda for some reason could not go with a higher quality material than canvas. In the past, I feel this would be the company to over-deliver and at the very least send an email to everyone who purchased the Power Armor Edition and tell them they cannot deliver on the canvas bag. And to make it up, they either upgrade the bag to something even better or include some other bonus physical products, or give them an option for a refund. That's the Bethesda I at least thought existed in the past, but in this current day it seems to be all about maximizing profit, which is it's extremely concerning moving forward. Anyway, none of this is a good look for Bethesda, and while this may just be a bag, it at least in my eyes is something much bigger. This is one of gaming's biggest publishers, and for some reason, they can't own up to their own screw-up. And they also are playing the blame game, which doesn't exactly add up. But yeah, Bethesda, if they don't do the right thing, there could soon be announcements of class action lawsuits as well as potential government investigations. You already have Reddit users setting up posts telling others to report Bethesda's misleading advertisement to the United Kingdom's Advertising Standards Authority. But anyway, what do you guys make of influencers receiving high quality canvas bags for free while Bethesda's most loyal customers who paid $200 received a cheap nylon bag? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, but thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy this video or found any informative value, and consider subscribing for a lot more videos like this, and I'll see you later.